Day number 3, gentlemen, welcome to the Warrior pre-launch sprint, getting ready for the big moment of starting, initiating, and just getting off to the races, man. We got shit to do. But before we dive into the coming week and we really initiate you inside of Warrior Launch or Warrior Council, we want to just sit inside of the sprint and just build up the momentum, okay? And part of that is, like I said, going back, reviewing what happened, really getting clear, revisiting the energy and the feeling and the space that you were in so that we take that fire and boom, put it into the desires that you have inside of your maps. Because that's what we're here for. We're not here to just hang around and jerk each other off with, hey man, you got this, or hey man, great job. We're going somewhere, okay? And I know you know this. I know this. So let's continue, shall we? Day number 3 is have it all. The unique thing about having it all is that obviously we all have our own unique version of what this means to us. We all want a different version of what the all actually is. And so as you went into day 3, you searched and you got a new clarity around what this having it all lifestyle actually means for you inside of body, being, balance, and business, the core 4 areas of your life. So where are you at? What does that look like? What are you in pursuit of right now? What does the freedom that you desire look like? Today, Garrett has a video for you, of course. You've seen this, but I want you to revisit this place, revisit the work that you did inside of day number 3. Have it all. Critical decision number 3 was what you decided to step into inside of Warrior Launch, Warrior Council. Critical decision number 3 is why you're here watching this video with me. So before we get into the crazy launching and the initiations, we gotta really get focused upon, man, where are you going and why? What are you doing? You took a knee, you submitted, and now here you are really architecting the have it all experience that you want to step into over the next couple months, and especially inside of 2023. So let's watch the video that Garrett has for you right now.
The marriage you want, the family that you want, the life that you want will be fueled by the business that you built. No matter how you look at it, this conversation of having it all that we begin here on day number 3 must be fueled. It must be fueled by faith, and it must be fueled by fire. Faith in what you have understood from yesterday. Faith that critical decision number 2, that the revelation you got about who you can become, about the man that you must become, that faith itself is real. You demonstrated it. But today we're going to talk about fire and faith together, intertwined as one conversation. See, it takes faith to have it all. It takes faith to let go of what you've been. It takes faith to ultimately weaponize and mobilize yourself to go to war for what you have declared that you desire as your impossible freedom. This is not luck. It is not some happenstance. It is not some possibility that sits outside the realm of reality. Here in this place, men must go to fucking war. This is what you're being called to. A war zone between where you are and the place that you desire to go. A place where the blood covers your eyes and the stress and the fatigue of constantly colliding for what you want in marriage, colliding for what you want in business, colliding for what you want in money, colliding for what you demand in your relationships with your children. And colliding with the demands for a relationship with God that matters. Make no qualms about it and make no mistakes, my friend. Here in day number 3, you are going to make the most critical of all decisions. Do you have the faith to have it all? Do you have the faith to leap and leave the past and leap into the future at last? Many of you today, as we go down this conversation, will find the access point and can see the pathway to doing this alone. But today, many of you will make a declaration and a decision to yourself to no longer play this game alone again, ever again. That begins first with a relationship with God, a willingness to take a knee to that revelation. Today we will dive into the tools, the tactics, and the techniques that will support you on a daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis to ultimately set yourself free. Because there are parts of you we're going to have to burn away. There are aspects of you that are going to have to be burned away. There are ways of thinking, operating, being. There are resources and times and talents. All of it is going to have to be fucking burned away. And in place, a new thing born. Day after day. Today you will decide if you have the faith to have it all. Yesterday, you made critical decision number 2. You declared what impossible freedom would look like for you in having it all. Day 1, you made critical decision, which was to own the foundational truth of where you are. Put these two together and the divine gap has opened. And inside of that place comes an opportunity for you to see. To see the obstacles in the way. To see the mindsets in the way, to see the lack of skill sets in the way. Because amidst all of this conversation and narrative, your business sits at the core of all of it. Being, body, and balance sit as these ancillary experiences that are consumed and benefited and blessed by the moves that you make in business. And yet the moves that you make in body, being, and balance are directly affecting the game inside of business. And so it is a collaboration of 4 conversations. And today we're going to run down that game together. Today I'm going to put panels of men over and over and over again, speaking to the power of the work, the stack, the core, the door, and the game, the comprehensive nature that you are being called to play here in this place. Having it all is possible. Freedom is the outcome of having it all. And your business inside of that place matters. Today we will discuss the business of you. The business that you are operating in money, the business that you are operating inside of your body, being, and balance. These 4 coming together to open up one specific door. And that's the door of courage and the door of faith. To pursue at all costs, using these weapons, to pursue the have it all lifestyle and to be free. To be free, my brother. Free in your body, free in your being, free in your balance, and free in your business. To be a free man. But to do that today, we talk as king. We discuss kingdom and the idea of kingship. Today we discuss the stewardship and the responsibility you have as a businessman to your business. We discuss the responsibility you have to your marriage and to your children. We discuss the responsibility you have to God and to your body. Today, my brother, you will make a decision. This decision will be a literal decision today outside of your mind. Today, I'm going to invite you to come play with us here at Warrior. Today, I'm going to show you the weapons, the tools, the systems, and the process. Today, we're going to work together inside of those so that you have a deep, quenching thirst for them. And then we will extend an invitation to you today. It's a simple invitation. It's an invitation to not go away. but to stay here and play. It's to be with us for the rest of this year and next. It's to participate with us inside of council or launch. It's an opportunity for you to launch your warrior and to build your kingdom. And so as we go through today, sit back and allow yourself to feel. Feel no different than yesterday. And it seems impossible to others who then felt bad about themselves, and yet today this is not a day to feel bad about what you couldn't do yesterday. Today we will step in as a unified force of men. Today we will choose to play again. Today we will make commitment decision number 3, critical decision. Do you have the faith to liberate yourself from your captivity? Do you have the faith to go to war, to have it all?
Day 3 was amazing. Whether you were virtual or you were in person with us, after watching that video with Garrett, what do you feel? What do you think? Go back to the moment where you're in your freedom maps, the fire maps, the focus maps, diving in and really starting to paint what does having it all actually mean to you? Not even does it look like, but what does it mean? Because it means different things to all of us. Sometimes it's about relationships, and when you make that turn in the relationship, suddenly have it all starts to feel so different. Sometimes it's about just crushing it in your business, making more money. Sometimes it's about being closer with your children, and that starts to really open up the have it all lifestyle. So for you, as you're sitting here today, inside of critical decision number 3, obviously you made the decision to join Warrior Launch or Warrior Council because you want this have it all experience in your life. So what is that? On this page, you're going to see some directions for you to get present with and just review the work that you did for what this looks like, what this means for you, my brother. Thank you for making this decision. Critical decision number 3, to have it all. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sitting here watching this video with me getting ready for the rest of the year, but also especially for 2023. So follow the directions on this page, and I will see you tomorrow.